In 1923, Brazilian soldiers were sent to investigate a village that had gone silent. They expected a peaceful outpost, but when they arrived in Hoer Verde, they found something else. Fires still burned, food sat untouched on tables, the radio played softly, but there was no one left. Over 600 people had vanished. No struggle, no blood, no sign of where they'd gone. The only clue? A chalkboard in the schoolhouse with 2 words scribbled across it. There is no salvation. Hoer Verde wasn't large. Tucked into the Brazilian jungle, it was remote, self-sufficient, and quiet. But when trade routes went dark and letters stopped arriving, the government sent investigators. They found homes unlocked, clothes still drying on lines, a dinner half-eaten, but no bodies, no footsteps, no signs of evacuation. It was as if the entire town had paused, then evaporated. Local stories began immediately. Some blamed bandits, others disease. But there were no signs of struggle or panic. Whatever happened, the villagers didn't run. One theory suggests the townspeople fled overnight due to political threats. At the time, Brazil faced unrest. Guerrilla factions, land disputes, and fear spread through rural areas. Could Hoer Verde's people have escaped into the jungle? Possibly. But why leave food on the table? Why no signs of packing? Why no footprints? And what about the schoolhouse message? There is no salvation. It wasn't a farewell, it was a warning. Some claim it wasn't political at all, that the jungle took them. Local tribes whispered about a forest that swallows, a cursed patch of land where travelers disappeared, lights seen in the sky, sounds, mechanical, metallic, coming from the trees. Even in modern Brazil, some hikers avoid that region. A few paranormal researchers suggest a more radical theory, a mass abduction. What kind of force could remove hundreds of people without a trace? The only comparison? Roanoke, a 16th century English colony in North America where over 100 settlers disappeared, leaving only one word behind: Croatoan. Hoer Verde's "There is no salvation" echoes the same chilling emptiness. The town's sudden erasure led some to suspect a cover-up. Perhaps the government knew more than they said. A failed experiment, a chemical leak, a military incident gone wrong. Brazil's national archives contain little documentation about Hoer Verde. No census, no burial records. And after the disappearance, no attempt to rebuild. The area was left alone, declared unsafe, and eventually forgotten. As if the town had become inconvenient. What makes Hoer Verde so haunting isn't just the disappearance. It's the normality, the signs of life frozen in place. No chaos, just absence. If a town can vanish this quietly, without cameras, alerts, or headlines, could it happen again? And would we even know? Our world is more connected than ever, but also more monitored, more controlled. A missing person triggers alerts. A missing town? It raises questions no one wants to answer. Hoer Verde was a real town. Its story has been buried, dismissed as folklore, erased from maps. But the records exist. The soldiers' report, the burned-out fires, the empty homes, and the final message on that chalkboard: there is no salvation. Was it a cry for help, a prophecy, or a final truth? We may never know what happened in Hoer Verde, but one thing is certain. You don't need to go to another planet to find something unexplainable. Sometimes, the strangest mysteries are already here, right in front of us, waiting to be seen.